All right. So I just wanted to film a spoiler review for Avengers Infinity War because, just came out. It's the hot topic. So, where do I start, man? Forgive me ahead to start because I'm going to just be sitting here just trying to think of what happened. So much shit happened. So, forgive me if there's some pauses or I'm just trying to like gather my thoughts. But I think I remember pretty much everything that happened. So I'm just going to go off from the very beginning of the movie. So, if you've seen Thor Ragnarok, which I'm pretty sure everybody has, if you haven't, I'd be shocked. Like, how do you go into Infinity War and not have seen any of the previous movies, let alone something so recent like Thor Ragnarok? But, that's besides the point. If you ever see Black Panther 2, something's wrong with you. But anyway, um, can you guys see me clearly? Let me just adjust this real quick. All right. Yeah, it looks fine. Um, all right. That was my water bottle. Sorry. So yeah, the movie starts where Thor Ragnarok left off, where Thor and the rest of the not Guardians, who the Asgardians, Loki, Valkyrie, Korg, those two we don't see. We're not sure if they're on the ship or if they're still on the ship. Most likely they were, and they're probably dead because the first thing you pretty much see is like all of them laid out. Like there was a fight that we didn't see, but Thor is laid out. Heimdall's laid out. Loki is like kind of still standing because he's like trying to maybe bargain with Thanos, you know. But yeah, they all get fucking destroyed pretty much. I mean that ship gets raided, invaded because Thanos is trying to get the Tesseract, which holds the Space Stone, and he succeeds. He gets that shit. But because oh okay, backtrack. Okay, see, I know it's gonna happen. I'm just trying to process everything. So Loki, no, Thanos threatens threatens Loki with Thor's life. Like he has Thor by the head. He's beating the shit out of him. He's like, "Give me the Space Stone, or I'm gonna kill your brother." And Thor is like, "Oh, we don't have the Space Stone. Like, it was destroyed back on Asgard with Ragnarok, but Thor didn't see Loki take the Tesseract, so Loki hands it over. At first, Loki's a dick because he's like, "Go ahead, kill him. I don't care." But then because he is his brother, he's like, I don't want to see that anymore. That's enough." You know what I'm saying? Because all the shit they've been through, he has to care about his brother at some point. He don't want to see him die right in front of him. So yeah, he hands over the Tesseract to Thanos. Um, but before he does that, actually, no, he tricks him and has the Hulk attack him. So you see the Hulk and Thanos go at it, and it was fucking glorious, man. Because that's one of the biggest things I wanted to see going into the movie was Hulk versus Thanos. But what was insane was that yeah, at first Hulk was kind of getting at him, and all the Black Order. I mean, did I mention? I didn't mention them yet. They were there obviously. You have Ebony Maw just talking mad shit to everybody, saying like you should be happy that you're about to die at the hands of Thanos and all that. I mean, these are his children, so they just they're on his dick. They're supporting him throughout all the way. Anyway, Hulk versus Thanos. He's really getting at Thanos, but then Thanos turns the tables and Thanos just fucks his shit up. Like, see the thing with the Hulk is like he just smash, 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 right? He just tries to overpower his opponents. But then I mean they're the same size too. I was kind of surprised. Like they were really the same size, and I was cheesing, man. I was like, yo, this is exactly what I wanted to see right out the gate. This is fucking awesome. Um, and then I mean, just to mention, it kind of sucks that was the last time we saw Hulk throughout the whole movie because for some reason when Banner tried to turn into the Hulk later on, he just wouldn't do it. The Hulk wouldn't come out, which I was disappointed by that. But anyway, so yeah, Thanos like just starts using his martial arts skills and just beats the shit out of the Hulk, sends him flying, and then Heimdall sends Hulk to Earth as a last ditch effort. He uses his Bifrost powers and sends him to Earth. And they kill Heimdall for that. I think if I remember, Thanos grabs one of his I think it was Proxima Midnight's weapon, and he just stabs Heimdall right in the chest and kills him. And then Loki tries to bargain with Thanos and try to join up with him, but it was the most like weakest trick that Loki could have done, because he was trying to kill him. He was trying to kill Thanos. He had the knife behind him, and Thor saw it, and Thor was like, type shit. I think before that, Thanos like trapped Thor, like when Thor tried to attack, because he tried to attack Thanos for killing Heimdall. Thanos trapped him in some kind of metal like prison type shit, and then Loki tries to kill him. Thanos sees it from a mile away and just kills Loki, grabs him by the throat, snaps his neck, I think he does, or just suffocates him. He just murders him. Thor is just distraught. Like everyone around him is dead. I'm thinking for sure, like, if Loki and Heimdall are dead, then Valkyrie and Korg are dead, which sucks, because I love those two characters, man. If they're dead, like that, just I really hope they made it somehow. You know what I'm saying? It would really suck if they were really dead. But anyway, Thanos and his Black Order, they he's got the Space Stone. He puts it in the gauntlet, and every time he put a stone in the gauntlet, like it was like the most epic shit ever. Like it was like a big burst, and like he just feel the power flowing through him and shit. Like he was about to turn Super Saiyan or some shit. So he uses the Power Stone to destroy the ship, and he just leaves Thor there, to mourn over his brother, and Thor ends up just floating in space. And that I'll come back to that later, because the Guardians find him eventually and whatnot. So Hulk lands on Earth. He lands in Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, if that's how you say it correctly. And like Doctor Strange and Wong are having a conversation, talking about they want to go get some food real quick, and like Hulk just lands straight through the stairs, just fucking destroys this shit. And they're like, "What the fuck?" They he gets the cape on, he gets his powers going. He doesn't know what the hell is gonna happen. Maybe it's an attack. And Hulk is like, Thanos is coming. So you see that whole thing was definitely like Hulk took over the Silver Surfer role from the comic book. See, I'm not the biggest comic book fan, but I knew that, like, because I read Infinity Gauntlet before the movie. I always pretty much do that, like whatever the movie's based on, I try to read the material that came out before it, just to get an idea of what I'm in for. So yeah, that Silver Surfer was the one that crash landed into Doctor Strange's house and told him that Thanos was coming, and then they have to get ready and whatnot. So yeah, then the title comes up, Avengers: Infinity War, after Doctor Strange is like, who? like, even Doctor Strange doesn't know who Thanos is. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Yeah, now you guys can see me a little bit clearer. All right. Anyway, all right. Where does it go from there? I think the next scene is with Tony and Pepper. Good to see Pepper back. They're talking about having a kid, which is pretty cool. That's nice. And they still haven't got married. I think he was trying to propose too, or something like that. He was trying to marry her, which he should have married her years ago. But whatever. They've had their ups and downs and whatnot. So anyway, Doctor Strange shows up. He tells him he needs his help. And he's like, at first he's like, who the hell are you? Like, he doesn't trust him, because he's never met him before. But once Bruce steps from behind Doctor Strange Tony and Bruce go way back, from the first Avengers movie. He trusts, he trusts. He doesn't trust them, but he tries to hear what they got to say. And all right, they explain to him the whole deal that Thanos is coming. He's trying to collect all the stones. If they don't stop him, bad shit's about to go down. Like half the universe is gonna get wiped out or whatever. Um, so what was interesting about this was it's gonna be a long video, by the way. This might be like, who knows, might be like an hour going through all this shit. I'll try not to make it an hour. I'll try to make it like 30, maybe 40 minutes. Um, Tony and Doc Strange don't get along at first, even though it's very interesting because they were like, when I first watched Doctor Strange, I was like, he's basically Tony Stark with magic, but they're not as similar as you think they are. Like they butted heads, and Doctor Strange wasn't taking any of Tony's shit, which I liked. You know what I'm saying? That put some points on the board for me with Doctor Strange, because I'm not the biggest fan of Tony Stark. I think he's okay. I think some of the decisions he's made throughout all these movies have just been annoying and stupid. Like Ultron. I mean, that's number one. Like, bro, you fucking, you cause mass murder. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was doing it for with a good intention, but no, bro. Like, sometimes you just don't mess with AI. But anyway, that's Age of Ultron. Yeah. So they basically, give him the breakdown of Thanos and all that, and they start hearing chaos outside in New York, like it's the Battle of New York Part Two. Like here we go again, from the first Avengers. Um, so but yeah, basically they sent down some kind of Thanos and the Black Order. They sent down some kind of like world-ending machinery or whatever the hell that was. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that was. Like it was like almost like they were terraforming New York or something like that. I don't know exactly what was going on. They were just attacking, basically they needed a reason for them to confront each other. So yeah, you got Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Peter. He's on a school bus trip or whatever the hell. He notices it too. He has spidey sense and all that. He gets into action. He comes down there, or he comes in later, but he's there. He's gonna come in later. Yeah, so you got Tony, Strange, and Wong, and Banner confronting Ebony Maw and Cole Oberstein, I think his name is, from the Black Order. Yeah, the big one, the one that looks like Hulk, with an axe. He doesn't look like he has the same stature as the Hulk, like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, they fight, it was a pretty good fight. It was pretty fucking awesome watching that fight. Tony got some new armor, looked pretty cool. It has like, I think it's called the bleeding edge, so it just wraps all around him. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like the armor looks alien at this point, man. Like it's so sleek, and like he has so many like things coming out of his back and whatnot. It was insane. Ebony Maw, yeah, like I heard a lot of people talking like, yeah, Ebony Maw is the best one out of the Black Order. He really was, because he was talking so much shit, and he was actually really powerful though, man. Tony had a funny line in there where he called him Squidward. That was hilarious, because he does look like a big Squidward or some shit. Yeah, he was just throwing cars at them and whatnot. I mean, he was powerful, man. He was whipping Doctor Strange's ass at a certain point. So just chaos in the streets. Tony and the big one go off in like the Central Park area, and that's where Spider-Man pops up, because like he's about to throw a I think he threw his axe at him, and then like Spider-Man stopped it, and he just pops up right behind it. I mean, I clapped. I like Spider-Man, like what? It was a nice surprise, to see him in his full suit. Like I'm one of the people that like Spider-Man: Homecoming. I liked it a lot. I like the dynamic between Tony and Peter. Peter's like the son he never had type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if he ever, I don't think Tony will ever have kids. I mean, But yeah, Peter's like his surrogate son, almost like his ward, like what Doctor Strange calls him later. He's like, "Is this your ward or something?" Like who is this kid? Um, and it's just so much to go through, man. Yeah, so all right, they had their fight. All right, let me try to wrap it up real quick. Um, so Doc Strange gets captured eventually. Wong goes back to the Sanctum. He's like, that was weird. I was like, you're not even gonna go try to save Doctor Strange, okay? He's just gonna go back and he says like he has to protect the Sanctum, which it was kind of like bullshit, but whatever. I mean, no one was trying to destroy the Sanctum, bro. But okay. Um, yeah. So, oh yeah. Before Banner asked Tony to call Steve, because they need all the help they can get. But because of what happened in Civil War, he's hesitant. He does have the flip phone though. He takes it out, and he's about to call him, but didn't happen. So from what I remember, the phone just happened to drop, I think, and Banner picked it up and he called Steve because he needed to tell him what was going on. Shit, lost in trouble. All right, Doc Strange gets captured by Ebony Maw. Tony and Spider-Man go to save him. Tony doesn't want Peter there because it's dangerous and whatnot. So he tries to send him home, but he ends up staying on the ship anyway. All right, so then I think it cuts now to Scarlet Witch and Vision. I might start making this like a recap. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much to go through. I don't know if I don't want to miss anything, but I also like don't want to not just say the best moments to me. Okay. All right. No, it was cool when Cap showed up though. When Cap just showed up to save let's say Thor. No. Vision and Scarlet Witch, because Vision and Scarlet Witch are in Scotland, living a happy life and whatnot, away from all the chaos and violence and all that. But they get attacked by Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive, because they're trying to get the Mind Stone out of Vision, and they were ruthless, man. That's they were not fucking around, man. They disposed of Wanda real quick and just went right at Vision, just tried to take that shit out of his head real quick. It was insane. But they get saved by Cap and Widow and Falcon. Well, all right, Captain America's entrance, bro, because like you see this train going by. I mean, you already see in the trailer, like you see when he grabs the weapon and throws it right back or whatever. Like everybody clapped, bro. It was a clap worthy moment because that's Captain America, man. He's the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was great to see him. He's a man. Anyway, yeah. So they save them. They send them running, and as soon as they just like Proxima and Corvus they escaped, I was like, you fucking pussies, man. Like y'all talking so much shit, but now y'all retreating. Like y'all punks, man. Y'all run away from a bunch of humans. You know what I'm saying? Like Vision's the only one who's not human, but everybody else is human. I mean, they got powers and whatnot. I mean, at least Scarlet and Steve. But anyway, yeah. So they save them. They bring them back to Avengers headquarters facility. Banner's there. Banner and Black Widow reunite. Banner has a funny joke about there's Ant-Man and a Spider-Man. That was hilarious. Rhodey's there. Rhodey is there, and they kind of like squash what happened in Civil War maybe. I mean, there's some bad blood there, but they were like, you know what? What's about to happen is bigger than all of us, so let's just squash all that bullshit. You got Ross. He's like having a meeting. He's talking with Rhodey, and he's talking about what's going on. And then like once he sees Captain America and all, then they're like, "Oh, you got some balls coming coming back. But they didn't even do anything. Like it's not like Ross was trying to pursue them or whatever. Like I think he just caved in. He was like, you know what, fuck it, just save the day, please. Type shit. He doesn't want to like bring back up the Accords and all that. Like I thought the Accords were just ridiculous anyway. I mean, I was Team Cap all the way anyway. But let's see what happens, man. Shit, this movie's loaded, bro. Oh my god. I wanted to jump ahead to the ending, but I don't want. I don't know. I want to and I don't want to at the same time. Oh, what? I mean, all right. I think it jumps now to the Guardians. Like I like when it comes to the Guardians and it just says space. Like that was funny. And the Guardians are just so cool, man. Like they're hilarious, but they're so cool too. Cause like there's you got Quill. He's listening to this 80s 90s song, whatever. It sounds good, man. Like as soon as it came on, it's like those are the Guardians for sure, man. Those are the fucking Guardians. You got this funny joke with Groot. Teenage Groot now is acting like a dick. He's playing his game. Like he's not even trying to help out or nothing. He's just in the background playing some game. It's good to see him all, man. I fucking like. I love the Guardians a lot, man. I didn't love Volume 2. I had my read. I just felt like it was. I almost want to say it was like a waste. Honest to God, I feel like it could have been better. I mean, I still watch it, but I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I love this. No, I don't love it. It's down on my list of favorite MCU films. It's not up there. It's almost skippable for me. But let me stop talking shit about it. It still has a great soundtrack at least, and Baby Groot is cute, obviously. So they run into Thor, as you can tell from the trailers. Quill is jealous of Thor because he's tall, handsome, all that. Drax, was suspect as hell because like Quill called him like, who is this dude? And Drax is like, it's not a dude. You're a dude. This is a man. And like you kept saying some like really sexual shit about it. Like look at him, he's got the abs and the arms and whatnot. Like it was hilarious, man. Whenever the Guardians were pretty much the humor of the movie. Drax was killing it, man. Drax was this was the funniest Drax has ever been, actually. Like Drax has been funny in the Guardians and in Volume 2. He's had some really funny lines. Calling Mantis ugly, which is insane. Mantis is the the complete opposite of ugly, but okay, bro. Yeah, he's hilarious. Like so, it was interesting seeing like Quill and Thor go at it. Even though for damn sure that Thor would destroy Quill within seconds, but whatever. Yeah, all right, let me just say this: Thor was fucking awesome in this movie. This might be my even more than Ragnarok. As much as I really like Ragnarok and Thor in it, I don't know, man. It seems like ever since they cut Thor's hair, he's just been fucking awesome. Like, they really let Chris Hemsworth just have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not all serious and whatnot all the time anymore. Like he was in the first Avenger and Dark World, and even the first Thor movie. It's just so much better now, and he has a great moment later on. Oh my god, when he comes through in the end, bro, I lost my mind. All right, he looks so fucking cool, man. Like really, like I was like, bro, this is the shit right now. But that's later on. I mean, I don't know if I mean, it's 24 minutes now. Who knows how long this shit will go on for, man. Like I just want to express my excitement for the movie because I think I really enjoyed the shit. So I just want to talk about all the spoilers and whatnot. All right, so they split up. Guardians split up. They go through all the exposition about Thanos and whatnot. That Thanos destroyed Xandar last week, which was like, hold up. Y'all didn't hear about that? You know, like Guardians didn't know about Xandar. You know, like you think they'd be the first ones to know about it? That you know, that Xandar got invaded and the Power Stone got stolen. But okay, they had no clue. They know about Thanos, and it was interesting to me. It's like, oh, what happened to the mission? You know what I'm saying? Like from the first Guardians, Drax was like, you know, Thanos was the real enemy. They lost track, man. They just been bullshitting, but whatever. I still love the Guardians. Um, what happens? Yeah, I like the pairings. So it's Thor, Rocket, and Groot, and Rocket and Thor, man. There's something cool about those two hanging out. They have a cool dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Quill, Gamora, Drax, Mantis. They go nowhere to see about the Reality Stone that Thor had those other two guardians as guardians leave with the Collector. You know yeah. Um, so they get there, Guardians, and Thanos is already there torturing the Collector. But what was crazy about it was all fake. Like Thanos used. All right, so a Gamora goes to attack him, and she actually kills him, which I was like really confused by because I was like she stabbed him right in the neck and killed him. So I was like, this can't be real. So yeah, it really wasn't because I'm like they're not gonna kill the main villain, and Gamora's not gonna be the one to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be like one of the main people, like you know, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, whatever. Um, yes, it was all just a facade by Thanos, who used the Reality Stone to make it look like, um, give Gamora her wildest dreams or whatever the hell. So he captures her. And Quill tries to save her. Well, I mean, before that, like Thanos turns Drax and Mantis into fucking paper mache or whatever the hell. He just cuts them in half with the Reality Stone or whatever. Um, I never felt like there's more than anything when Thanos and Quill are talking, and he's like, "Let her go," and Thanos is like, "Oh, the boyfriend." Like he really felt like a dad in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like a real dad. You know, he's not really Gamora's father, but he did raise her. So like it was insane to see like such an American thing happen with like aliens and whatnot. You know, so yeah, he tries to. Oh, before Gamora asked Quill to kill her, if Thanos got to her, to kill her, because Gamora knew where the Soul Stone was. You know what I'm saying? She's the only one that knew. So if Quill killed her, that secret would have went with her to her grave. You know what I'm saying? Thanos would have never been able to. I mean, maybe eventually he would be able to find where it was, but it would have took him a long time because she was the only one that knew, and apparently she had a map to the Soul Stone, and she burned it. You know what I'm saying? So when Quill tries to kill Gamora, like his bullets turn to bubbles because of Thanos' Reality Stone, and then Thanos just disappears with Gamora, and then later on it's revealed that Thanos has captured Nebula because Nebula snuck on the ship and tried to assassinate him, and he said that she almost did it too. That's what he said, but he got away in time or whatever he said. So yeah, he's just torturing the shit out of her, and he tells Gamora to give him the location or he's gonna kill his sister, her sister. And she eventually does. She can't take the torture of it. So it was like similar. Oh jeez, turn the lights back on. Hold up. I don't blame the lights going off. I've been talking so goddamn long. Um, Jesus, ooh, I'm kind of getting hungry. Um, yeah, so it was like similar to when Loki was watching Thor get tortured. You know, you don't want to see a sibling get tortured and potentially die. You know what I'm saying? Um, all right. Jesus, so much, so much. What happened next? um, so Captain America and his group take Vision to Wakanda, which was as soon as the Wakandan music popped up and you know they showed Wakanda and T'Challa. I clapped, bro. I think other people clapped too, but they didn't clap as much as I thought they should. You know what I'm saying? Like show the king some respect, damn it. Like yo, because Black Panther was fucking awesome, right? So yeah, they take Vision to Wakanda to see if Shuri can get the Mind Stone out of him without killing him, and then they're gonna try to just destroy the Mind Stone so Thanos can't complete the gauntlet. Um, hmm, shit. I'm gonna pause real quick and try to gather my thoughts. All right, I think I might just try to end this real quick. So I just been recapping. Fuck it. Towards the end. All right. Let me just talk about the big fights. Fuck it. Let me talk about the big fights. So you got one side in Wakanda, and the other side in on Titan on Thanos' homeworld. So yeah, you got Doctor Strange, Tony, Iron Man, Spider Man, Quill, Drax, Mantis. Nebula pops up, tries to kill Thanos, like a mad woman. Um, I think that was it. Right? I think that was all the people on Titan. And yo, that fight on Titan was pretty fucking cool, man. Cause they had a strategy, like they put a plan together, and it was so cool to watch. Like as soon as Thanos came through, like you know him and Doctor Strange were having some dialogue about his plans and whatnot, his plans to you know control the population of the universe. And no, yo, real talk. Let me talk about this real quick. Thanos, it was so fucking good. He was very compelling. Like he wasn't just a mad evil, you know, villain. Like he had some motive behind his madness. You know, like even though I disagreed with it, you know, like to me he just came off as a evil son of a bitch. You know, I can get into what happened with Gamora now too. Oh, and fucking Red Skull. Like if you didn't know, yeah, Red Skull. Like when Thanos